Hey everybody, welcome to our channel.
Stones
on a roll. I did that on purpose. We are heading today to the St. Louis History Museum. My husband is on vacation, and it is hot, and it looks like it's about to rain here in the city. But we are heading indoors so that we can walk around indoors because we are currently under a heat advisory. And we wanted to get out, but I didn't want to be outside because I didn't want to be exposed to the elements. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting over one of them rashes that you get with lupus when you get sun exposure. So I'm trying to avoid the sun. So we are at the popular intersection in St. Louis, Chippewa and Hampton.
Hampton Village.
Remember the old Lindell Bank? And this is the newer Walgreens. It's been here for a minute.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I used to call it Chick-fil-A.
I did too.
Because I didn't know. I've never eaten. I have never. Chick-fil-A. It's called Chick-fil-A. Like it's supposed to be like a fillet of fish, you know, like Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm not just gonna try to get them. I'm saying I'm thinking, but I have never eaten there.
Well, it's a lot never. Of new, that's new. This is new Chipotle. It's a lot of new stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Hampton.
Yeah.
And we're headed towards Forest Park because Forest Park is actually at the complete opposite end of Hampton. So we going across and we are
dead end into Hampton.
Yes, by that weird zoo thing that I don't like. I don't know why they put that there. I mean, I know it's supposed to be introducing you to the zoo when you go there. You know what I'm talking about? That big rusty sign, but it make me itch. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to show y'all. And as you can see a little bit of rain on our window, and I was all the way back because I'm being lazy. But yeah, once we get closer, we're gonna pick back up. Okay, y'all, so we are on Hampton. That was the old Jack in the Box. Can y'all believe all the Jack in the Boxes in St. Louis are closing down? And then they got this new Starbucks up here. We on Hampton, the old Salvation Army building, Courtesy Diner. So we were up by Forest Park, and I wanted y'all to see like one of the iconic restaurants in St. Louis. It's like their sign that sits off the highway. It's like one of my favorite places to eat. It is my favorite place to eat in St. Louis. We at this light now. I don't know. But it is an iconic sign here in the city. Well, is this considered city? This is still the city. Mm-hmm. And it used to be like Channel 2 was up here too.
Where that gray building is. Yeah,
where the gray building is. I think it's a car dealership now.
We've never been in this place here.
I have.
Noticed hardly that was here.
The gas station right there, I have. But it is like, I know y'all would know, I have a lot of recipes on my channel. Featuring Emo's Pizza, and this is the Emo's Pizza sign. It sits right up here off of the highway. It is exceptionally busy up here. I wonder if it's going to be busy at the History Museum.
Where are these people going? They have some kind of event. I know some of them probably getting on 40. Some of them probably going to the. But it's raining. I know they ain't going to the zoo. So yeah,
because a lot of people are like going towards 40. But here's the sign coming up here. I want y'all to see it. This is like one of my favorite places to eat. Again, it is my favorite place to eat in St. Louis. It's called Emo's Pizza. And this is the iconic restaurant that sits off of 40 in Hampton. And then it's this big Emo sign. The guy holding the pizza right here. Iconic Emo's restaurant. All right. And then we going forward because we going into the zoo. And the sign, the little thing is up here that I told y'all. It's like made out of metal. Let's see, here it comes. It's over there. You see it over there? It's raining now, so it's harder to see it. We ain't got no umbrella in the car. Do your windshield wiper so I can get this. You can't hardly see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the entrance to the zoo. We going into Forest Park, y'all. Okay, so we are in Forest Park. I think this is the jewel. Is this the jewelry box?
I think that's the jewelry box.
Butterfly house or something. I don't know. I've never been in there. So I don't. What is this? Does it say right here?
World Fair Pavilion.
No, it doesn't.
Uni Visitor Center. We're going over Pagoda Drive.
I think this is one of the biggest parks in the United States, Forest Park. And then everything that most of our attractions are in here, like the zoo. the History Museum, the Art Museum, the Muni,
the golf
course, the Butterfly House, the jewelry box. I think that's what it's called. The boathouse, the golf course. It's a golf course in here. It's a huge walking course in Forest Park. I know that there are things that I am not naming, and I'm sure I'm messing up the jewelry box or the jewel box.
Oh, they got the
because I've never been.
The Muni in here.
Yeah, I said the Muni because the Muni is over here.
Yeah, history, the boathouse.
Yeah, the museum is that way, and then this is the little roundabout. This is a beautiful park. Forest Park is beautiful, and I know that they got a lot of damage during the tornado that we had here a month ago or so, a couple months ago now. But this is the roundabout here. That is beautiful in Forest Park. Heading to the History Museum. So I'm gonna be bringing out some nice clips. You know, I love, I think they have an exhibit here. I'm trying to think of the name of the exhibit, but I love the St. Louis history. I love it. But they have an exhibit here, and I cannot remember. I think it's called Collected. And it's supposed to have all of these collections from like different neighborhoods and stuff around St. Louis. And I really have a thing for like St. Louis history and like how people's homes were set up back in the day.
Yes. In
the 70s, the furniture. Yeah, it was just so cool to me.
Like people use coal, which is totally like.
Yeah, and just the
antiquated. You know, you had it was coal dust everywhere, like on the movie Christmas Story.
Yeah.
How he would go down there and fight with the furnace.
But I like the tables, like the linoleum floors, the tables, the weird chairs that would be like cracked up because they made, I don't know what they were made out of.
Formica.
But it was like that type of furniture like that. Like I bought a table from IKEA because of that. Because I like that whole look. I don't know what this is. It is the Visitor and Education Center. Have you ever been in there?
Nope.
Tennis courts. Okay, so we still heading to the museum. All right, y'all. So here is our St. Louis History Museum. Get out and visit the History Museum. It is free. I don't know if all the exhibits are free, but I know going into the History Museum is free here in St. Louis. I think it should be free in most places, right?
I would think. But then the zoos are not free in most, who knows?
Like you can go in free, but then you have to pay for like all the exhibits now. Parking for History Museum visitors only, yes. And parking is free. It looks packed. So yeah, there are gonna be a lot of people in here. So parking is free, but you got to find a spot. That's the thing. So we're gonna find a spot and head into the museum. It stopped raining. That's good. So we are heading into the History Museum. You can see where they had a trolley. We used to have a trolley here that they brought back for a little while. We got on it and it came here, and it's like now they have this trolley lane, which is just, I don't know. And then you can see some of the damage from this tornado that we had here in the city. You can see the roof damage there on that building over there on the visitor center. But we are headed into the History Museum. I don't think there was any damage done here, but that it did come through the park. And you can see all the piles of branches and stuff that they got gathered up. Let me see, can I zoom in over there? You can see the piles of branches over there. That was from the storm. So we are heading in to the History Museum. This is a beautiful building. All right, we are in the History Museum. Look at the Spirit of St. Louis up there in the ceiling. Cool, ain't it? And then this statue here, let's go walk up here and see what this is. The Jefferson Memorial, so that must be Thomas Jefferson. Beautiful. This museum is beautiful. That is massive and beautiful. Wow.
exhibit is the World's Fair.
Okay.
Thank you. Hey, how are you doing today?
Hey, all right, how you doing?
Doing well. I think you may have overheard me, but World's Fair
Yes, I
is
did.
really good.
Okay.
And then our new exhibit is Collected. That's 65 different St. Louis artifacts.
That's what I wanted to see. And
It's
that is
really
where?
neat. So, main hall, and then to the left.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay, have a great day.
You too. Okay, so we are going in the World's Fair exhibit first. He said this is pretty neat. So we're gonna go in and see the 1904 World's Fair straight ahead. Cool. Oh my gosh, they have a whole setup in here, y'all. A terracotta bench, master clock for the 1904 World's Fair and the ceramic stein. So neat. This is a terracotta bench. Okay, y'all, so what is cool is that this is present day Forest Park here. You can see all the buildings. Like model size. It is so cool. Okay, so that is cool. I think everybody used to have one of those at some point. That whole vacuum there. And that is the old wheelchair. If you're wondering if this is actually a steak, yes it is. I was saying it was a vampire steak, but it's a steak, and I would think you could use it on vampires. I think. But
Prussia.
Okay, so here's the collected exhibit. We're gonna go in. This is Scenes from the City. Oh, Belle Fontaine. Scenes from our city, y'all. We got a rich history. That's Lena Durham.
No, I'm talking about
No,
L. What's her name?
the one that was missing.
Oh, that's just an airman.
Yeah, they building the arch here. That's cool. Water park, we couldn't go to those. Is this the Fox? Is this up on Grand? I don't know. If you know what it is, send me a comment below. Okay, so this is a cool exhibit. So you basically pull one of your things over here and it'll tell you what it is. So that's cool. Let's see what this one is here. Bishop Wyatt Greenlee Jr. Funeral Program. Why did I choose that one? What about this? A woman living here has registered to vote. Now that's cool. That's cool. 1920s. I didn't. I would love to have that.
I thought we had that.
I love this too. This, what is this one?
We had something like that. Like that stove. Not exactly.
Yeah. Look at this one here. Baseball themed Posh Emma. A pinball game. Oh, that's the one he had. I'm just pulling ones he had because I think what about this? Okay, that's the last one. Candy Principal's performance costume. Who was? Huh. Okay. Cool exhibit. Okay, I like that jazz photo. That's cool. He sort of looked like Marvin Gaye.
You were right. Okay.
Cool.
Leon White.
Oh wow, I wonder where that is. Is this the Globe drugstore up there? It can't be. Globe shaving parlor. I wonder where that is, because that looked kind of creepy.
That's like probably down on like
Steamboats.
that's probably down on like
It looks
Ninth Street or like Sewell, like Russell down there.
Steamboat. I'm guessing this probably is Union Station. Hello, nurses. This may be Homer G. Here, maybe. Formers. Oh, that boat is cool. What is that? Is that a press? This is the old press. Like, I know that there were lots of injuries on the job with that one. Oh, wow, look at this quilt. This is one thing I want to learn to do. I really want to learn to quilt. I'm going to do that. See, if I say I want to do something, I go and I'm doing it. I'm going to learn to quilt, and I'm going to take you out with me on my learn to quilt journey. But look how cool that looks. That's why I want to learn to do it. Okay, so this thing just scared the hell out of me, and I walk back here. What the? Oh. Okay, so I see a sardine can on there, a mirror, a little pot, a razor. You see what I'm saying? What in the whole? Oh, and then it's tall too. Whoever had this on was tall. Okay. Imagine that coming at you at nighttime. And oh, this was for dance. Catherine Dunham. I think I called her Lena, but her name is Catherine. And this was for a dance routine. But that looked creepy. Wow.
It looked like it did.
It do. It's been through some days. So this sled went all the way from the North Pole back to St. Louis. It says sledge, don't it?
Well, yeah, they say sledge.
They say sledge. I guess, is it called a sledge, I guess, then? But that, look at the cute dogs right there. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I just think about my Maximus. That is so cool. And then this here, a grinder's cart. Oh, so you would get your tools sharpened here. So like your hand power tools, lawnmower saws, knives, scissors, tools, they were sharpened. And I know where Schiller's place is. That's in South City. I think it is. It's like off Broadway, I think. Off South Broadway. That is cool. This was his last day spotted in St. Louis. This was his court. 1988, November 12, 1988 was the last time this tool sharpener was out. And he used this bad boy. Look at the handles. He got gray tape on it. And that is a 1988 thing, because gray tape was used by his family members to fix everything. He got a little pot up there. Yeah, wow. That's cool. Okay, so this is cool. So let me first give you, her name was Charlotte Rumbold, and she said that there was no places for children to play in the St. Louis area, and she wanted to put in playgrounds. So here is a model of a playground here. And this is, let me show you. So you can see like they had like the tenement houses, and there was no places for children to play. And this is Miss Charlotte. And then you can see seesaws, remember seesaws? Swings and a merry-go-round. And then my husband is leaving his favorite playground memory here. I think I'm gonna leave mine. My favorite playground memory was the monkey bars, swinging on monkey bars. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so this is the kids' clothes exhibit here in the St. Louis City Museum. And now I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna see if I recognize any of these outfits. Yes, possibly. They could have been in my time. They could have been that was in the 70s, and I know that we had something like this. Now this stuff, no, that's cute, but come on, cute. That is like what, the 1918s? I don't know. It is. It is. Now we all had one of these with the embroidery here on the breast part. We all had one of these, and you know what? This is the girls' Easter dresses, ages 3 to 5. We all had one of these. Right? They say 1993, but this was 80s. This was 80s. We had these. Look at the hat. I know that's for. Oh, now that's cool. Okay, now. This possible that we could have had something like that as well. Possible. And then we actually had this costume. My brother had that costume. Okay, so here's a dress. Yeah, that would have been from a time that we were not. That is beautiful. Okay, that is from probably a time that, yeah, 1928 to 1935. Those shoes are cool. We all had Mary Jane's. My mother loved them. She even had some of ours put in like metal or something. They encased it. It was a thing they did back in the 70s and 80s. That is beautiful. They look like an apron. But it's embroidered. My birth year. My birth year. I'm sure I had something like that because that is beautiful. Like that took time and you had to care. Oh, now these are beautiful as well. Finishing our grand tour here. It just looks so uncomfortable. He looks ridiculous. This is a model posing as Buster Brown with his dog. Tiggy? Is that how you say his name? Or Tiggy? He looks ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Just ridiculous. I remember the Leave It to Beaver episode when he had to wear that and he felt ridiculous. Yeah, I'm glad they moved on from this trend. Don't look at the hat. That's what do it for me. And then I can't, you know what? Why am I just now noticing that the dog is in full outfit with glasses and a pipe? What? I think this is abuse nowadays, but what? Okay. Yeah, he looks ridiculous. This was 1933. Let's go around and look at this outfit because they actually have an outfit right here too. Look at the big old bow tie. You could choke a person with that.
You had to know how to tie that or it comes tied?
I think you got to, I don't know, it looked oily, so it probably was tied up quite a lot and they probably would be eating suckers and they'd be getting all down in there. They look uncomfortable and hot.
Yeah.
And them shoes right there, we all had some of them. But yeah, I'm glad them days over. They look hot as I don't know what. All right. Look at this big old gun. Okay, this is the start of it. Look at this. What? Okay, it says that this let me show you the gun. Let me walk across. It says that this massive gun helped decimate America's migratory bird population in the 1800s. Why did you need a gun like this? Oh my gosh. And it's called a punt gun. So what would you just take out like 70 birds at a time?
Take out dozens of birds in one shot.
That is just cheating.
They would strap them to the boats were called punts.
So would it like blow the whole boat back?
It could, I guess.
Wow. And then one more thing, two more things. I would wear this. I think this is beautiful. Okay, I think that is beautiful. And then look at this thing here. Oh my gosh, it makes me feel weird looking at it. But wow, that is the biggest gun. Like, you had to have like 7 people to carry that out to the boat. You had to. And they had to strap it down and everything. Look at the damn mechanism here. Okay. So if you ever wonder who the Eads Bridge was named after, it is this guy right here. His name was what? James Buchanan Eads. He was born in Indiana on May 23rd, 1920. And he built the Eads Bridge that we all know and love. Is the Eads Bridge open or closed? It's 150 years old.
Take it all the time.
Let's walk around here. But yeah, James Eads. And so it says his house is at Compton. Let me just show y'all this because I don't remember seeing this house. It says it's on Compton Avenue. I'm gonna have to go see if I can find it. And then this is his first wife, and then this is his tomb at Bellefontaine Cemetery in North County. And yeah, he built the Great Eads Bridge. Well, he designed it, I would think. For construction. Here it is here. Everybody in St. Louis has been on this bridge at least once. I mean, many times more than that, but yes. Okay, so these are the houses on Lindell. I love these houses. They are huge. They're pretty, beautiful. They're just too big though. And it looked like a lot of them sustained damage during the tornado, as you can see. A lot of the roofs are
oh yeah, that one got
damaged
damage.
here.
Windows, roof, everything.
So yeah, these are beautiful houses, but oh my gosh, look at this one. It's got a lot of damage. So a lot of these sustained damage during the tornado we had here, because it did go through Forest Park.
Look at this, trees uprooted.
You can see on that side, I was trying to get you out of houses, but these houses are just yeah. I know they was upset because some of them still haven't gotten a roof fixed.
Got insurance. You gotta wait for the insurance.
Yeah.
The roofers are behind. So they just pushed the trees back up and was like, okay, we can just leave this
You
here.
can see damn where they cut those up there. Now these up here don't have a lot of I don't see any.
You see the
nope,
path
I
where
do.
it went through.
I see here go their whole side of their roof is gone. And then we exit out here. This is Wash U and Skanker Major Street here. But yeah, this is Washington University. And this sits in what neighborhood is this? Like
It's the Central
West End,
Central, yeah.
U City area, Clayton. Is Richmond Heights over here too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that side, Big Bend. So it's like Richmond Heights,
So, yeah.
U City, Clayton, and even Webster Groves on that end over there.
And Forest, yep.
All that go around. This school is huge.
And then this was Forest Park. We were like exiting out of Forest Park on Lindell.
Yeah.
So Forest Park is that way. It's over on that side and on this side. But yeah, it exits out to Washington University. Okay, y'all, so I am out here collecting things to pickle. And so I got some long beans. I got a lot of long beans in the house. I have a lot of cucumbers on here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some off. I have a bunch of these in the house, but let me show you just how big these, look at this thing. This is just one, and I know I saw another one. Here's another one. I'm gonna let this keep growing, but I know I saw another one on here. They grow pretty fast. And there's one back there, and then they hide. That's a smaller one too. Okay, and then I see some beans. See all this greenery, it starts to hide in here. See that? And then it's here they go. My camera and me are trying to do things together. But I'm gonna take all of this stuff in the house and pickle it. My allergies are going crazy. I also have cucumbers over here as well. And here's one. Let me grab this one. And we just took a bunch of them in yesterday. So I am going to be pickling a lot of vegetables today. And I hope that you guys will join me. That was not some of the best footage, not some of the best camera work, but we got it done, all right? So let me gather some more of my beans and cucumbers because I see some more here. You can see this long cucumber and these long beans. I'm gonna grab those, and then we're gonna do a quick pickle. All right, y'all.